Listen in as 5 friends take turns weaving stories with a tabletop game of their choice. This is 5 Jams in a Trench Coat. Hello everyone, welcome to 5 Gems in a Trench Coat. My name is Terrence Schluck, I'll be your GM for today. On my left.
I'm Adam, I'm playing Araceli, and everyone's mad at me.
Hi, I'm Kim, and I'm playing Bee, and I'm one of those people who is mad at Araceli.
Hello, I'm Jesse, and I play Titus, and he is also pretty upset he is spaghetti against.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Hello, I'm Tanlin. I played Yvonne, and I punched that bitch in the face.
God damn.
I don't deserve that.
Yeah, here's the thing. Devon's the one who's done anything about it, you know what I mean?
I think that your reactions are disproportionate.
Alright.
So,
Okay. Alright, guy.
Why
Getting
are you booing
punched,
me? I'm right.
silent treatment, getting interrogated.
So, last we left off, you guys had escaped with Rodrigo de Leon, who's the premier of the Republic.
Oh, Jesus.
Araceli had kidnapped him personally, single-handedly, in fact.
Yeah.
Like, that's the
Which is
other crazy thing.
remarkable.
That's the other crazy thing is nobody else can be blamed except Araceli. Like, it is entirely his fault.
Took that shit in my own hands, brother.
Um,
I control my own destiny.
and then you escaped with him. You returned.
Unscathed.
Yeah, unscathed. Mabel was very mad when he found out.
Yeah.
Or he seemed upset at least.
Flustered. Might be the
Yeah,
word.
yeah, very flustered when he found out. And then
Flabbergasted.
he is escorting everybody to the debrief room so that you guys can debrief him.
Yeah?
So, we open and everybody's gathered around the debrief room. Usually there aren't chairs in here, but people have brought in chairs so everybody can sit around the table and discuss.
Right.
Mabel's usually a fairly calm person, but right now he's looking a bit exacerbated maybe. He looks around the table and asks, "Can someone please start so I don't have to pick on somebody?" Tandem is also sitting with you. Francesca is notably not there. Neither is Penny.
What about,
Rodrigo? No, he's still in the
no,
cell.
not Rodrigo.
Jakira?
No, from the girl we saved. Or the defected, the other dragon rider.
Jane?
Jane.
No, Jane's not in this episode.
Jane would be on my
You're
side.
not in this episode.
Shadow Realmed.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, Titus will kind of speak up and be like, well, we were doing the mission. Unfortunately, our cover was compromised, and so Araceli took it upon himself to take out the problem and capture it.
Yep.
what does that mean? Compromised. How were you compromised?
So, the mission was going fairly well, actually. We were doing all our stuff, and then apparently from what we were told by Oris is that the dinner was 30 minutes earlier than Oris had expected. So we went out to go sit at our table, and again, things were going fine until Rodrigo de Leon walked over to our table, and he started introducing himself, and then he clocked me and recognized me. And that's when things took a turn.
How did things take a turn, B?
Araceli sent up a flare, took Rodrigo, held the gun to his back, and now we're here.
He recognized B. If we went through with kidnapping Francesca afterwards and just let him walk away, he would have put 2 and 2 together. I'm dumb, and I would have put 2 and 2 together. So all that info and the whole mission, the whole reason we went there, would have been a complete wash.
Alright. Mabel looks to the side and for a minute just thinks. And he says, "Devon, what do you think? Is there a way we could have rectified that?" And he's not asking like pointedly. He's like, genuinely asking. He doesn't know yet.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't there to watch the incident, as there was a wrench thrown in our plan.
The first wrench.
Yeah, the first
wrench. Francesca had a partner that she wouldn't leave without, and it was a manageable, fix, to work around. And I was taking care of that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's my fault, actually. I should have been watching the kid.
It's my fault. I grabbed the guy.
Mabel says, I don't want to start placing blame just yet. So Devon, you work to extract Francesca's partner because Francesca wouldn't leave without her.
Yes.
And he mutters like, I need to talk to her after this.
Yeah, that
Okay.
would have been so nice to know before going in.
Yeah.
You know what? Mabel probably says this. That would have been very nice to know before we sent you. And then he looks at Tandem and says, Tandem, how are you involved in all this? And Tandem looks like,
I was on my boat.
yeah, Tandem looks
so
at
was.
everybody.
On the bench.
Tandem looks like at you guys like, and says, I wasn't there. I was on my boat. So really, I had nothing to do with this at all. And he kind of looks at everybody like, that's right. Like,
Genuinely
And Bee will pop and be like, we asked
Yeah.
Tandem to come as the ship, as the boatman, just to drop us off and then take us out. That was really all we recruited Tandem for.
He did a really good job of that.
He did. He did his job, and to be honest, fought off those dragon riders like a fucking champ.
Tandem like salutes you. Yeah, he tips his hat and says, so I just want to make sure we're all in agreement that Tandem did nothing wrong.
Tandem did nothing wrong.
Tandem did his job to a T.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I think Tandem was the VIP, because if not, then 4 dragon riders would have been on us.
MVP.
MVP.
Yeah.
Tandem was VIP.
Yeah.
He
He's
was
also
VIP.
a very important
Yeah,
Yeah.
very important person.
So Tandem says, well, thank you all. And he says, and he like,
We can all agree on that.
he finger guns to Mabel. He's like, then I can take my leave. And Mabel says, no, sit down. So Tandem sits down, back down. Mabel says, all right. And then after you kidnapped Rodrigo, what happened next?
And then, so apparently, dragon racing was gonna occur.
That was another wrench in the plan.
And so...
There were cavaliers there.
Yes, there were cavaliers there.
Which we were unaware of. We did not get made.
We did not know that until we got out.
Like that, we weren't briefed on that.
Yeah,
we found it
yeah.
out when we got
Yeah.
out.
When we got outside.
Mabel says, we weren't told either. That's another thing I need to talk to Francesca
it was
about.
some weird stuff going on. De Leon said that he wasn't originally going to be there. The hostess, I think, had him give a speech that he wasn't prepared to give. But after Araceli had taken De Leon, I had taken Francesca, Devon took Penny, and we were all going back to the ship. And then we were pursued by 4 cavaliers, right?
Yes.
We were each,
Yes.
We each had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we each had one, yeah.
and we were pursued by 4 cavaliers.
What happened to those cavaliers?
Well,
One of them got brains blown out.
I
All
think
right.
they're all.
Araceli's like,
I think
Oh.
they're all taken out of the picture,
He
as
nods.
far as I know.
Well, the one chasing me just got his shoulders blown out, so he's probably not a cavalier anymore, but he's still alive.
the one chasing me, I burned his hands really bad and kicked him off his dragon, but his dragon probably caught him.
Mabel nods, rubbing his temple. Okay. And then you came back here, right? Straight back here? No other stops, right?
Yeah.
Other shots?
Yep.
Okay. And he looks at Tandem, and Tandem's like nods a little furiously, like, yeah.
Go ask Jameson.
Yeah. Jameson.
Bring Jameson in here.
Yeah.
Did you guys really come straight back here? Jameson's like, yeah, man, I drove.
They asked me.
Yeah.
He says, okay, I think I understand the situation then, and let me know if any of you remember any more details.
Oh, there was a pirate at the...
Oh.
Oh
Shit. I forgot about that.
yeah. Bramison.
Yeah, Bremen.
Bramison,
Yeah.
Jameson,
Something.
Bramison.
It'll
Yeah.
be-
Bramen,
It's
yeah.
similar. I was
No,
like,
no, you're good, Kim. It was just funny.
It's one of his other names.
Yeah.
Bremen.
Francesca didn't seem to recognize him, so it was just a weird thing I noticed.
Mabel, chews his cheek for a second. Okay, that's also good to know. Titus, Tandem, I might need you to communicate with him soon if you wouldn't mind, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Now, I would like all of your help with something.
Mm-hmm.
what do you think we should do now? Because I will be honest, I have no idea what to do.
Well,
Because, how I see it, if we kill him, Mabel raises like his hand and starts counting off. 1, if we kill Rodrigo, then the Republic cracks down on us even harder, and I don't think we're ready to handle that kind of heat. 2, if we keep him imprisoned, then we still have too much heat for us to take, and we have to make sure that Rodrigo doesn't escape. And if he does escape, then he knows where we are now. He knows what our defenses look like. He knows how many people we have. So the information you need to have would be too valuable for him to escape.
I wouldn't really know all that. I'm saying that like out of game. Like he was just in he's in
court.
prison right now.
That's true, but unless he stays on the boat, but that boat's out of character. That boat, the cell's not built for like long term.
I just figured it's maybe this was me, and maybe I should have said something in character like they don't just cover his head when they walk him through. Like
It's not that. It's like you still get a feel. I mean, like, and this is my interpretation of it as Tanner. We can talk about this. You still get a feel. Like Rodrigo still gets a feel because there aren't any prison cells like on the thing yet, so they have to keep him in a bunk, right?
Okay.
And how long does that keep up?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because this, I don't think. Then this is on me. I don't think I've imparted quite yet. The revolution exists, but it's not like the American Revolution where they have like lots of resources, rich people backing them. This is
It's us.
Yes,
We're their strike team.
literally, and it's just you guys.
Which is why it's so dangerous.
They have
because
soldiers.
They don't. They have swaths of
Yeah.
people who can descend on us, and we do not.
Yeah, the soldiers that you guys rescued last time are the soldiers of the revolution right now, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why the heat's tough. You know.
So much worse than I thought.
Yeah.
And so that's why you guys are my
Our
prisons,
base
is
isn't
because
even a base, really.
yeah, it's like it's temporary right now, and maybe you can grow it, right?
Yeah, but that takes time that we don't have now.
And you weren't supposed to have prisoners yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yet. You know, eventually maybe, but. So anyways, back to
At least not to
Mabel.
this caliber.
Back to Mabel's perspective. Information's too useful to get out, so if he escapes, if we keep him and he escapes, that we're screwed. If we let him go, same issues, we're screwed. And if we just keep him here, maybe that works. But how long before he dies? Or they just descend on us? Does anybody have any ideas? And Tandem is kind of like looking to the side, trying to avoid, like, he's obviously uncomfortable.
how about we just keep him moving? You know, always be one step ahead, and we keep the Republic moving chasing after him.
Mabel, like, chews his lip a bit, and he says, Titus, that's not a bad idea. I only worry that we don't have the resources yet to engage a plan like that, but that might work.
I like that's really smart, Titus. But what if we just deal a bigger blow? We can make a trade, or even give them false intel, and we make a bigger blow. Whoever they send, we prepare for it. We ambush them.
I don't think we're ready for that. I feel keeping him moving, leaking his fake location nearby would be better, because they'll descend on that area, push on the locals, then we're going to get more recruits from that.
Well, I think...
And then if they ever get close, we just kill them. Problem solved.
It's not... I've forced them to show weakness. Him getting captured is a direct sign of weakness, correct?
Yeah.
That was something that you were telling me?
Yeah.
And so, we definitely need to play on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
To at least make any of the stupid decision I made worth it.
Yeah. I believe keeping them moving is the best choice. Have them really crack down on the locals, get us some more recruits. I mean,
That's also us putting pressure on the locals that they didn't have before.
hey, look, you put this in motion. We either get destroyed, hope it works out in a trade, or push the Republic to be worse.
But also, who can they give us that's more important than the Premier?
Or what?
Or what?
we can get a lot of resources for this guy.
And that's assuming they keep
That's
their end of the
assuming
bargain.
they would do that, though.
Somebody want to roll like a lore or knowledge?
I should both.
No, I don't really.
I did that.
I will. The lowlanders can't roll it. No offense, guys.
Oh, okay. We're done.
No, it's just not your thing.
Dirty dirt
Good catch.
people.
No. I don't know anything.
Damn. That's a 2.
Okay, yeah. I mean, who knows, right? Like this doesn't happen a lot. This sort of thing is not common.
And also, we've been out of where
The Republic
is for
is-
so long.
yeah.
We wouldn't know
Yeah, it's been years.
a ton.
Yes.
We would just know the main things, and that's really it.
Yeah.
What we hear, but
So Mabel kind of looks to Devon and Bee and says, "What do you two think?"
I'll be so honest with you, sir. I have no idea.
He's gonna like fucking laugh a little, just like.
Because no option is
Oh
a good
God.
option.
It's a worrisome day when the only two people who have ideas for me are Titus the Typhoon and Araceli. No offense. Again.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
What if one of us takes him back and defects from us? You guys both have reason to go back.
A reverse
So you
Francesca situation.
seize your moment. You free him. He thinks slowly of all of us.
This seems real risky.
I will say that I will not do it, as I do not have a reason to go back.
I mean, think about having another body on the inside. It wouldn't hurt. And
I
bringing,
also don't know if they would accept me and Devon with open arms.
but you're returning Rodrigo to them. It's not just you showing up and saying, "Oh, please take me back."
They'd kill us.
I don't know what the price on our head is, because I don't know. It's been so long since we've been gone.
They don't need us.
Titus was saying,
It's high.
I figure that's what Bee assumes it's high,
Yeah.
but she doesn't know
No,
how
I know.
high.
I'm just being dumb,
Yeah.
Jim.
Titus
Is
was
it
saying,
higher than Titus's?
No,
"How high
actually,
is mine now?"
there's no bounty yet because
In
like
the next cycle.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Araceli's fucked.
well, here's the thing. You're assuming they'd kill you. But we haven't killed him.
Kid, look around here. If you think that we would all be here because the Republic are good people that would let people live?
You're not from the Republic.
No, they killed everyone.
Who?
Do you see my crew around? I told you that I was a pirate captain, right? Do you see my crew, my ship?
I thought you were just bullshitting. If I'm being honest.
I would never lie about that. It was literally the best years of my life.
You lie a lot. And you drink a lot.
Gentlemen, I think we're getting off topic. We have other things we need to determine before we get into Titus's dirty laundry. Right now, the best idea I'm hearing is moving Rodrigo around and trying to use that to our advantage. But I still worry that if they will send everything they have to try and find our base. Even if Rodrigo's not here.
I don't know, maybe breaking up into smaller cells would be better.
Yeah, Mabel probably deflates a little bit, and he says, "I just gathered everyone here." But maybe you're right, Titus. Maybe you're right. I think that we all need to think about it more. And I think we all should get some rest, too.
Mabel, why'd you ask me to help in the first mission?
Mabel furrows his brow a little and says, "What?"
Why did you ask me here with the rest of them for the first mission we did together?
Can we talk about this another time, Araceli?
I know, I would kind of like to hear this too.
Yeah. I was thinking the
yeah.
same fucking thing.
Because the
I was never thinking it, but then he put it in my head.
we all have reason to be here.
Okay, so Tandem probably again is like, why am I here? Like, you know what I mean?
damn it.
Like, I
Just like fidgeting.
yeah,
Get
like
me out of here,
The
goddammit.
air in this room is so thick.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, Tandem has like no reason to be here. He's like, son of a
Yeah.
bitch. So yeah, Tandem's probably like just rocking his chair, like, you guys, why are we
Please.
doing
Yeah.
this? But Mabel looks and he to you all and he says, Araceli, if you want me to be honest with you, there were 2 reasons. 3, actually. 1, you had connections to the proverbial ancestors of this movement, and I thought that recruiting you might mean something, perhaps to anybody who joined, just for your connections, but also it might mean that others might be willing to help us who were once connected to your family. 2,
Look at you guys confused.
Really fucking confused.
Yeah.
2, you are a young man with a lot of passion, and those are the types of people that are often most useful for movements like this. And 3, Asas Reina was too valuable to let go, and I wasn't sure if she would help without you. So, I thought it best to keep you as close to me as possible within the revolution, and I thought you would do best as a member of a team that was active, not just somebody who dealt with logistics or the like, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah. I think the dragon's kind of out of the picture for a while.
Mabel, like, grips his the bridge of his nose, and he says, I'm aware of the situation with the egg, that we will cross that bridge when we come to it. But for right now, we're handling just fine on our own, and Asas Reina, I imagine, will eventually come back to help us when she's ready. Does that answer everybody's question?
Yeah.
Then can we depart for the night?
Pretty much what I guessed was the reason.
Yeah.
Then let's all get some rest, and we can talk about this more tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
And then Tandem pushes up, is like, all right. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for everything. I'm just going to go. And then he leaves.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And walks out, like speed walks out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mabel doesn't say anything and just exits, walks out the door. And the 4 of you are left to leave as you will, you know.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bar if you guys need me. See you later.
That is one thing. That is the one thing this revolution has. No jail, but there is definitely a bar.
Hey, man. Priorities.
That's right.
It's crazy because Devon might also go to the bar as well, and it's so funny.
Bar trip.
Bar trip.
Watch it.
Girls' night.
Definitely not like following him. Like
At
he's
your
just
own
also
pace.
gonna
Yeah.
go there.
Being Araceli, what are you guys up to?
I'm just gonna go sit on the edge of the island.
Okay.
Shit, he's gonna
Feet
jump.
dangling off.
He's gonna do it. Oh god.
Do a flip.
Go flip! Hey yo!
Araceli kidnaps the president of the republic and then kills himself? Like, that'd be crazy.
That'd be insane.
Maybe he's a genius.
That was his purpose.
Jesus Christ.
What's B up to?
B would just go to her quarters for the night.
Alright. B retires, you two go to the bar. Araceli, you're heading towards the island, yes?
Yeah, like up to go
Yeah.
sit on the edge. Yeah, dangle my feet.
Alright, you're just gonna hang out there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe like time passes. You're not sure how long it's night, but the moon's moving. Maybe roll me a notice.
Rodrigo, he somehow got out.
Somehow.
Might
And
as well.
somehow.
Alright, so yeah, it's unusual. You are just sitting on the island, moping, brooding,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you just hear one big footstep behind you. And do you look behind you?
Yeah.
And Ossus Reyna, like, snuck up on you somehow, which is really weird.
Aw.
Right.
You don't see the egg anywhere either.
Right.
But she's, like, just standing, like, behind you and looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she has, like, a crocodile face. You can't tell what she's thinking, but she's just looking at you.
I think I kind of just, like, probably look at her, like, pretty expressionless for a minute. And then I'm just going to see if she'll let me, like, saddle up.
Yeah, so maybe you, like,
Does she
stand
even
up.
have her saddle on her?
So, yeah, Ossus Reyna, you probably get up and, like, go to check, and Ossus Reyna goes to grab you. Not, like, aggressively,
Maybe
just, like... Just,
like,
like...
claws?
No, with her hands.
Yeah.
Like,
in her,
yeah. She, like, just goes to grab you.
Okay.
Yeah, she just grabs
She's a
you
big-ass dragon.
and, like, lifts you up, like, in front of her.
It's like Ginger.
Like, with both hands, probably, and just eats you, you know?
Yeah.
She just takes,
Fuck you, man.
she takes a chomp.
Yeah, you idiot! No! Even Ray is
She just picks you up, like, with both hands, and then, like, looks at you, and
Wake
then,
up.
yeah, you hear Tanner's voice, "Wake up, Adam!" No, and then she puts you back down, and then, like, gently, and then, like, crouches to help you get on her, which, again, is kind of unusual for her.
Right, yeah.
She's got no saddle, though.
Yeah, I climb on her back.
Yeah, so you climb on her back, and she makes sure you're, like, secure as you can be, and then she just jumps off the island and starts going for a fly.
Oh, wait! I do this!
And, yeah, starts going for a fly.
Okay.
And she's going to fly around with you probably for a little bit.
Alright.
Devon and Titus.
Yeah, well, I mean, Titus, after a couple drinks, we're gonna scooch on closer.
Yeah, I'm like, we're like on opposite ends of
Yeah.
the bar while I'm just like rounds deep.
Send each other a drink.
So I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry. Well, the kid either just killed the rebellion or saved it. I don't know which, but we're gonna find out.
I think he actually laughs like, oh fuck. I gave my whole life for this shit, you know? Like, obviously drunk. You've probably never even seen him like
Yeah.
like this ever, you know?
Disheveled a little.
Whole fucking life.
Well, worst case scenario, we'll go out in a blaze of glory, huh? And he goes to cheer. He holds out his drink to cheer.
Unfortunately, I can't help but agree with you.
You gotta
Yeah.
Well.
Alright. Fucking clink and fucking down the hatch. God. We're gonna fucking die.
So, we'll cut away.
Can we just say that we like kind of trade like war stories of our time?
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Titus, Devon, bonding time.
Oh my god.
So, we'll cut away and we'll say, like, the day ends. Like, Australian, like, drops you back off and then, heads back to the roost.
Okay.
After, like, flying maybe for, like, an hour or so.
Yeah.
B is obviously retired, and you two eventually, the bar does close. Though it's probably hard to tell what time it
They
is.
give you the keys.
Yeah.
Fucking arm in arm,
Lock
like
up when you're
fucking,
done.
Yeah,
fucking stumbling
You
together.
got SpongeBob and Patrick at, you know, the,
The ice cream.
yeah, waiter! But
Probably
it's-
having the time of our lives. Like it's our last fucking night.
We both kind of think that we're about to die.
Yeah. It's just like, it's one of those, like, things, because, like, this is so fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way that they're not gonna put all of their effort into, like, trying to not look weak
There
after
is-
what we did, you
There's
know?
no right answer on what to do next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, I mean, like, fuck.
And then, of course, Titus is kind of feeling guilty because he's like, he knows that his plan involves, like, oppressing the people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the bar does eventually end, or close rather. You guys eventually have to retire to your own rooms. I mean, in theory. But
Keep the party going.
Hey, Devon's drunk.
but
Make a move. You say that?
Oh my god.
It's like,
Tice, go shoot a shot.
That's all
so
that.
he'd be like, you smell nice.
I only get the best that I could find off the ships.
Oh man. So,
If I accomplished anything.
so the night passes. And does anybody wake up particularly early, just in general? I mean,
No.
oh, shit, guys.
He does.
Yeah. So
I might also, because I'm still sulking, so I'm probably still gonna go sit on the edge of the island.
okay.
I honestly might not go to my room.
You might just sulk.
Yeah, on the
All
edge
night?
of the island the whole night, just probably fall asleep there,
Fucking Adam guy. God. So
crying.
Bee,
All my friends hate me. I don't have any real friends.
Bee, around what time do you wake up?
Like 5.
All right. What are you up to today?
I want to go see how Kai's doing.
Okay. So you go up to the roost. I mean, you probably see Araceli like near there, roughly. Like
Asleep.
there's a guy, I guess, standing near or laying near the edge of the island, asleep, and you can only guess who it is, obviously.
Yeah.
God, I hope he doesn't roll off.
Oh shit!
Alright.
Could you imagine waking up and be like, ah?
Oh
Yeah. So do you ignore Araceli and just head towards the roost?
For right now, I want to see how Kai's doing because she got rolled.
So
She got banged.
yeah, so you go up and
Banged up.
all the dragons are there.
But one's
Tempest and Kai are nursing their wounds. They're taking it really easy. Araceli is wrapped around the egg and doesn't seem.
Asus
Araceli's
Reina.
Araceli's
like,
hugging the egg.
Araceli's like,
I also am up there.
Yeah.
sobbing into the egg.
Asus Reina is around the egg probably, but you don't see the egg actually. She's like completely covering it.
Okay.
But I mean, this is actually a good question for Devon. Does Siren sleep with you? Like in the same room as you? It'd be a tough fit, but you probably could.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most nights, yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, Siren's not there, but to be expected.
Yeah.
But Tempest and Kai are nursing their wounds. They're really resting. They're probably asleep still.
Okay.
But they look okay. You might want to refill their water and food. And,
Yeah,
you
I'll
know.
just do a little housekeeping.
Do my job
Yeah.
while I'm fucking hungover.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Waiter. Okay, cool. So yeah, you want to head back down after that's done?
I'll head over to the kid.
Okay. What do you want to do? What is
Is
it?
he awake?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is Araceli doing?
How early is it now?
Maybe like 6.
I'd maybe like roused a little, but I'm not fully awake.
Kick him off the side of the edge.
Yeah.
She just reaches her tiny little hand out and goes,
Yeah, kind of like, oh, hey, V. And I like sit up and like, hey.
here again, huh?
Yeah.
I won't yell at you. I won't be another one to yell at you.
Thanks, that means a lot.
They've already kind of laid into you.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. They're
And I
right,
think-
though.
And I think you know by now, so I don't have to repeat that.
Yeah.
He just woke up. The man just woke
Yeah.
up and he's being confronted.
They're
This is
never gonna let me
crazy.
live this shit down.
Yeah, of course not.
It's the most typical mom thing, though.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Wake up, fucker!
Wake his ass up.
Yeah, imagine you're something. Why won't you like let it go? I just stole the president. Like why would you?
President's in our basement right now, so
Okay,
it's
so the thing
fine.
is, you're framing it as if it's a normal person. Like, I am part of a revolution.
Yeah.
So like, it's still wrong. Like, it's still a bad call. But it's not like, oh, Adam stole the president. It's like, oh yeah, some guy from another country who was attacking stole the president. It's like, you know, like we're acting like it's way bigger of a deal than it is.
Oh no! Okay, Adam, it's way bigger of a deal than it is.
Are you booing? I'm right.
Oh man, sorry.
Anyways, she'll just be like, but I know you'll try to help to make it right, as all of us are going to.
Yeah. I think he's just kind of trying to think about what to say. He's like, have you ever fucked up this bad?
Not to this degree. This is pretty bad.
Yeah,
I-
see. Do you think there's a way I could fix it?
No.
Okay.
At least not in a way that'll get everybody back. for forgiveness.
Thanks.
It'll be hard,
Yeah.
and you can try your best, and I know you will. But you can't.
I just didn't think everyone was gonna be that upset.
It's a pretty big blow, Araceli.
Yeah.
Is Adam upset that everybody's upset at him? I know, I'm just teasing you.
Yeah, I'm not playing anymore.
I gotta go, guys.
I jump off the edge.
Damn.
Does she catch me?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and I kind of like probably dangle my feet off a little, and I just kind of look at you. I'm like, "Do you think she'd catch me?"
Maybe.
Thanks.
You should probably get inside, though. You don't want to catch hypothermia or anything like that.
Or fall off the goddamn edge of the Sky Island and
He's like,
paint the floor
Yeah,
red.
You're probably right. The floor. You're probably right. And I think he gets up and kind of dusts himself off, and he's gonna maybe go to his room.
Maybe
Okay.
also take a shower.
Well, stink.
It's a bath.
You're a
but-
little, you're a little dirty.
Oh. Goes to my room.
Okay. Titus and Devon, what time are you guys waking up?
Oh,
Fucking.
like 1?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
You know what? Yeah, Mabel's polite. He won't knock on your doors too early. Okay, so yeah,
He can't.
no, I know.
knows me.
No, I know, but Mabel's being nice.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Bee and Araceli, you have a good couple hours. Do you want to do anything before they wake up? Cool.
No, I'm just hanging around.
I might like fix up my board.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then yeah, Tandem's gonna. Who would he go to? Let's just roll for it. That's always fun.
Oh my god.
So Tandem at like noon. Go Titus. No. No, Tandem at like 9 a.m. Titus. You just hear a knock on your door, and a voice he says, Titus, Titus, there's something we have to deal with.
Oh god. Come in.
So Tandem opens and he says, "You keep your door unlocked?"
If anyone gets in, that's gonna kill me. The lock isn't gonna stop them.
That's a great point.
Are
Might
you,
as well get it over with.
what are Titus's pajamas? What does he wear when he goes to
Oh, he just wore whatever he was wearing yesterday.
He was slosh.
I just want to make sure. So,
Oh, he's still in the nice clothes.
oh, he's still wearing that outfit?
Oh, very good.
Oh, awesome. So, Tandem says, do you remember the Cavalier girl that you helped last session? Yeah.
June, John.
Yeah, whatever her
Janae.
name was. She came down and she was asking about Rodrigo, and I tried telling her to come back here, but she didn't. She's, I think, going to talk to him.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't. Should I go talk to somebody else? Do you look preoccupied
No.
with being hungover?
Oh, fuck. Like, I just need one morning rub and I'll be fine.
I'm gonna go ask somebody else. Sleep well, and then he closes the door behind him.
Okay.
Sorry, Devon.
The two hungovers, it's so good.
So Tandem goes next to your room. Devon knocks on the door. Tandem says, Devon, there's a situation. I already talked to Titus about it, but he's not in a place to help. Can I come in? I don't know what his accent is anymore. It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tandem opens the door.
Keep your door unlocked?
Yeah. You keep your door locked too?
There's a dragon in here.
If someone's gonna kill me, they're gonna do it.
The lock's not gonna stop.
So he says, what does Devon wear to bed?
He's nude. He sleeps
Wait.
naked.
Do you have your the blanket on though, or is Tandem looking at your like butt ass like your
Butt ass
naked? Yeah, he's looking.
Yeah, he has a blanket on.
Okay.
He's not gonna.
Tandem's like, does he see my dick?
Purposely
Like,
draped over.
yeah.
No, well, because he probably like threw it on himself when Tandem started
okay,
walking
okay.
in,
Got it.
like
Okay.
realizing, oh shit.
Wait a second.
It's like Fabio like draped over him and like highlighting.
Yeah, like his
Yeah.
abs, are,
Yeah.
like, glistening
Yeah.
as the sunlight trickles in from the window.
So Tandem says, so you'll remember the Cavalier that you helped a week ago. The young woman. She joined the revolution.
Yeah, Jane. Yeah.
Yes. So she came to the ship and she wanted to talk to Rodrigo, and I tried to turn her around, but she wouldn't listen. And so I came to you guys because I didn't want to get into an altercation with her, frankly.
She was mad.
No, she just wanted to talk to Rodrigo, but I felt like she wouldn't have been upset if I tried to stop her from talking to him.
Why'd you come to me?
Because Titus was hungover, but I feel like this was still a mistake.
I think he's just gonna like, fucking, and like start to get up and then be like, I'm naked. I'm gonna get up now.
I'm like, does Tandem turn around? No, Tandem does. Like, Tandem turns around and like walks out and closes the door and says, "Will you be helping?"
Yeah, give me a second.
All right, and then he walks out and closes the door and he says, "I'll be outside your door."
And it takes a little longer than Tandem is expecting for him to like get dressed and stuff.
Okay.
And then
Eventually, though.
yeah, eventually, and then he'll just like open the door. Like, all right.
I like how good Tanlin is at playing tired. That's good.
Yeah, fucking let's go.
So then, Tandem sets off. Do you even try talking to, like, making conversation with Tandem? I don't know that you guys ever interact, so.
No.
Yeah. No!
Never.
But Siren is there with me.
Yeah. So yeah, you and Tandem walk in quiet, not silence, but it's quiet at least, to his ship. And yeah, like, the crew are just doing their job, not really paying attention to you guys as you walk. And then Jameson's, like, reading on a chair next to the stairs below deck, and he says, "She's below deck, they're already talking," to both of you.
Oh.
And Tandem looks at you and says, do you want me...
You could leave.
Tandem
It's
says,
fine.
"All right, I'll get us a drink," and leaves to go do something. And, so do you walk
Juan
downstairs?
is not equipped for this situation, but he's also like, I already fucking agreed, so he's gonna just like walk down the steps.
Okay. So, you see, like, Devon sees Jane talking to Rodrigo. She has a chair pulled up, and she's facing the cell and, like, saying something, but you're a little far to hear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean up against the wall and watch.
Okay.
I don't care. If she doesn't look like she's trying to like fucking kill him, I'll just.
So, yeah, so Jane looks curious more than anything. Not, you know, they seem to be just chatting about something. It doesn't seem conspiratorial as far as you can tell, but, you know, like, just a conversation. It's kind of hard to pick up the vibe outside of interest, I guess. At least from Jane. You can't see Rodrigo.
Yeah, I might maybe like take a few steps forward and like kind of just like wait. Just
Got it. You're gonna try to.
listening.
Okay, you're gonna try to hear a little bit of what
Yeah.
it's. So it's a lot of like, why did you make the, like, it's like if we got to talk to like Abraham Lincoln or something like that, like, oh, you know, why'd you do this, or like, what were you thinking when you did this, or like, what was it like for you, shit like that, right? Like,
Okay.
kind of like this person is somebody who's at least like important. I want to know why, like,
Yeah.
they exist the way they do, sort of thing. So yeah, it doesn't seem malicious on either side. Rodrigo's actually very polite with her, more so than he was with the others, but I don't know that you'd know that. So, I mean, yeah, like, eventually, like, Jane, if you don't interrupt them, like, Jane just gets up and...
I'll just be standing there when she turns around.
I was gonna say, Jane, like, says something to him, maybe like, I'll tell somebody to get you food then, and then turns around and sees you, Devon, and, like, stops, like, not freezes, but, like, there's a hesitation in her step, but she still moves, and says, good morning, Devon.
Good
All right.
morning.
She says, are you okay?
Tired. What's up?
Nothing. I was just, I had some questions, I guess, for Rodrigo. He's interesting to talk to. Have you ever met him before? I mean, that's silly. Of course you haven't. But you're old. Maybe.
I think he's just gonna like chuckle a little bit. He's like, yeah, whatever. He doesn't have the energy to like go into his sad fucking backstory. Like it's not.
Yeah. No, not the vibe right now. I get you. So yeah, Jane says, I'm actually going to get some food soon.
Let's walk and talk. It's like,
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
then, Jane says, I'm going to get some food soon. Do you want to grab breakfast together?
Sure.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
so fucking like.
Why do I have to do anything?
Why do I have to do anything right now?
So yeah, Jane, and you walk off and like head
Yeah.
towards the mess hall. She lets somebody know to bring Rodrigo his breakfast. And yeah, like probably just she engage in pleasant conversation. She probably talks about Rodrigo, like what she learned about him a fair amount if you let her.
Yeah, I'm just.
You're not going to stop her.
Yeah.
A lot of it's stuff you can guess, but some of it's personal, right? Like where, like actually where he's from, what his situation was like as a child, how he grew up. We can talk about this some other time. But
Yeah.
that's kind of at least the realm of conversation. And it's about 1:00 when everybody hears Asa Serena roar.
Oh.
Oh my.
Like
My breakfast sandwich. I dropped my breakfast sandwich.
What kind of roar is it? Like, have I ever heard
It's
a roar
not-
like this before?
angry, but again, it's kind of hard to read a roar because we're not
Right.
animals, right? Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
My face.
I was gonna be like, there's a nuance to it, and I was gonna get into that talent if you let me talk.
Sorry.
No, but like, it's not angry,
Mm-hmm.
it's not threatening, but again, you maybe almost all of you pick up that nuance at least, but it's hard to say like what else it could mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Okay, roll for it.
yeah, if you want to roll dragon riding, go for it, man.
That is a 4.
Everybody, come here.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh my god, I'm so excited, guys. Oh my god. I think Devon would instantly put 2 and 2 together, you know? And just like
Get all giddy, like
forget that he's hungover. Huh? Ah.
He sobers up real fast, yeah.
Get up and just fucking
sprint
try and
off.
find you guys along the way, but he's going.
Titus grabs a loaf of bread and starts heading on over.
Yeah.
I do think if I heard her
Yeah.
roar, I'd probably just head that way anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe like Devon, you pass by Mabel. Mabel says, Devon, do you need?
Something that's. I'm going.
Okay. Mabel says, okay then. Good luck. Let me know what happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, all 4 of you gather at the roost, like, because you all know in theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you climb and Tebs and Kai are probably like are like very close to Asa Serena, like more so than they usually are. And Asa Serena is like looking at the egg, and yeah, there's already a crack.
Devon's fucking elated, dude.
Just the mental image of Araceli taking out a gun and shooting the goddamn egg.
I decided to go full bad guy.
Oh no.
You've been a spy this whole time.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, what a reveal.
That's why I brought the
The guy.
guy here.
Yeah, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Um,
That's not part of my.
So yeah, there's already like a crack in the egg. Are you guys just watching and waiting?
Yeah.
Do you say
Yeah.
anything to each other?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, the egg cracks again, and again, like it takes about a minute, and then oh god, what are they called? The beaks that birds use to like break out of their shell. It's like a tooth or something like that, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, you see that poke out, and then like it pokes some more, right? Some holes, and yeah, like a little baby dragon head pops out, and the tooth falls off after like about another minute.
Rise up.
Yeah. And it like just looks around and then chirps, like a bird. It's like a dark purple. It's covered in like egg goo and a little bit of like blood. But
The egg.
it's
The egg teeth.
yeah, it's
It's.
eyes are big and it's just looking around. Its wings are small and not malformed, but they don't look like they'd work yet.
Yeah.
And its eyes are a little red. And it like Asa Serena and Kai and Tempest and probably even Siren are just like looking at it and like making like weird noises. Except Siren. Siren's probably
it's
you know
usually, I don't fucking know.
yeah, because he's a weirdo. But the other 3 dragons are probably like making weird noises like hums and stuff like that. But they don't seem protective. They're just like doing dragon things. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you guys kind of know like they're like teaching it new sounds, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Greeting it,
They're
sort of thing.
interacting with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but the dragon just looks. The little baby looks just confused and keeps chirping.
Shit, me too.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Who are you people?
Who are you people?
Scaleless dragons.
So yeah, do you guys do anything? That dragon's like just looking around.
I kind of
I
just
think
like.
I'm just kind of like.
I'm looking between Devon and Asaslena. Like I'm like.
Yeah, and I'm also like looking between Asas Reina and the baby.
Azraina is her attention is like towards something a human cannot understand. Like there's just no way for us to comprehend like where her attention's at. She's doing something that only a dragon like knows. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, she doesn't seem protective though. She's not like get away from the baby.
I just watched the baby.
Devon wants to fucking. Devon wants to go up to the baby, but he's not.
Okay.
He has self-restraint.
So yeah, the baby like comes like completely
He's
like
really
walks out of
fucking
the egg
crying right now.
and starts walking, and then it locks eyes with Araceli.
That'd be crazy.
My crow comes down and attacks it. I have a crow now, guys.
I'm a crow guy.
I have a corporate guy.
I'm like Devon. Devon is looking at me. Devon is looking at me. Devon is looking at me.
Just shut up. Shut
Devon.
up. You're gonna scare it.
Yeah, it looks at you and then opens its mouth, and then it.
I throw up in its mouth.
No.
You want some shrimp for the
Yeah.
Like,
Some leftovers. Yeah.
It falls to the side and starts drooling on the floor. And that's where we're gonna end this episode.
No!
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Can Titus say one last thing real quick?
Yeah, as it's drooling on the floor.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, Devon, I think this is a good omen. We're gonna be alright.
That the baby died?
It'll be alright.
Well, no, it
The
looks
baby
like
keeled over.
it's something's wrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to make that
wrong.
clear.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it was
no,
chilling.
Yeah.
this is not
Never
supposed to
mind.
happen. I like that Tamlin intuited.
Something's fucking
Yeah.
wrong,
It
guys.
looks bad.
I was like, oh, I should do a dumb baby dance.
Now I do get it.
Babies just kind of lay around dying.
Guys, I think we can get one more in us. Guys, we still have time.
Guys,
I like just be like, oh yo, babies just fall over.
babies that drool and fall over, it's fine.
That's just
You
what
ever
they
met a
do.
baby? Have you ever made a
Never
baby,
mind.
Tanner?
Titus is gonna be like,
Now
this
you're
is a bad omen.
No, I think we might have to end the campaign if this baby dragon dies.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Because I don't, cause
God.
like, I think Devon might just murder me. Like, it's not my fault, but I think that.
What did you do?
I
Your
even
vibes
admit
were
it.
bad.
Throws you over the side of it.
Us is ready to
Yeah, I deserve this.
Thank you everybody for listening. Do you want to plug?
My art, Gremlin Frog Art on Instagram and Twitter. I do more on Instagram.
At Adam's Armory on Instagram and Twitter.
And then you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 5gems in a trench coat, and on Twitter at 5gemsofficial.
Bye.
Thank you everybody.
Oh,
Bye.
throw up.
Bye.
Hey, thank you for listening to 5 Gems in a Trench Coat. Be sure to follow us on social media at 5 Gems in a Trench Coat on Instagram and TikTok, and at 5 Gems Official on Twitter. If you like the episode, please rate us 5 stars and leave a comment. And if you'd like to support us further, you can leave us a tip on our Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/5gems in a trench coat. Thank you, and catch you in the next episode.